all I must say is Wanda fucking Vision. Let's go.
Ah, you're big time now.
Y'all, so usually when I record these videos, I wait till Sunday to debrief and, you know, just record. But I just finished WandaVision and I guess to talk about this right now. It's just like every single episode, they just leave me on one of those like, huh? What? Okay. So the big bomb that dropped on WandaVision this week is that Agnes, yes, her sidekick, pretty much her bestie of the show, the one who's always coming in to save the day or, you know, to make things work, has been behind the scenes fucking shit up. She lures Wanda into the basement. First and foremost, before I even talk about how she lured Wanda into the basement, where is the twins? Where are the twins? She say, and I killed Sparky too. Oh, bitch, you was sinister. Oh, I'm cussing. But she's sinister, y'all. So she lured Wanda into the basement and says, oh, you didn't think you were the only girl with powers here, did you? Well, yes, I did, because I created this world, ma'am. What do you want? What are your goals? Like, I'm trying to see what's going on here. So that bomb dropped. And so what I'm thinking is, because they dropped another bomb. They also dropped the bomb that before Wanda stole Vision, they were trying to, you know, bring him back to life to use him as a weapon. Outside of his wishes, outside of his will, and all of this stuff. So this is where I'm at with it. Before Wanda kidnapped / saved Vision, Sword was trying to turn his body into a weapon. They were trying to weaponize him. But I guess maybe Wanda found out, who knows, she just wanted her man. She saved him. That plan goes to shit. So that's why I mentioned last week, like, I don't understand if old dude has some ill intentions. Like, what is his purpose? You know, why does it seem like he don't want to help Vision, or why is he so concerned with Vision? And that is why. Because they want to use him as a super weapon. And Wanda having him held hostage in this dome is preventing them from doing so. So that was answered. That question I had was answered, like, what is his deal? He seems like he's up to no good, which he is. So that was answered. Let's talk about Monica Rambeau. Because she got through that field and, baby, she got her some powers up in there too. She told her, look, honey, look, Wanda, I ain't scared of you. If you're going to do it, going to do it. If you're going to shake something, you're going to shake something. Like, stop playing with me, sis, because I'm trying to help you, but you trying to, you know, I'm running this and all. Y'all going to do this. Maybe I am the villain. Come to find out, no, you're not. No, you're not. That would be Miss Agnes. Agnes is the villain. Y'all, I am on the edge of my seat. I don't know how to act. Like, I don't know what to expect for next week. Like, is Agnes working with Sword? Like, was she, like, swooped up in it to, you know, decrumble the dome? Like, I don't know. What is Agnes's, why I can't pluralize this? What is Agnes's role? Like, why is she there to shake things up? I understand that she's under this mind control, supposedly, and all of this stuff. But I don't get it. So this whole time, she was literally playing her role. Why? And it makes sense that she can snap people in and out of what's going on. But why? Why now? Because she had self-destruction, like she self-destruct. I don't get it. And what I love about Monica getting through the hex is she's going to try to save the day. She's going to realize that Wanda has been kidnapped. So she's going to save Wanda. She's going to run into Vision. Her and Vision going to hook up. They're going to go back and get Darcy. They going to all link up and they all going to go save Wanda. And they're going to have to take down Agnes. But the question is, who is Agnes? I don't know. That's what I got from WandaVision. Like, that just took it up. They just took that up a whole notch. They fucking snapped. But, okay, that's all I'm going to talk about. That's all I'm going to say about WandaVision. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Sistas. Y'all, this episode of Sistas was weak. Like, I feel like I really don't have any really good talking points or anything like that. Danny and Preston was cool. Gary popped up on Karen at the shop. He also popped up on Andy. Andy is lying to Karen about it. So it's making me believe that she's going to end up getting back with Gary or, you know, talking to him on the low. What I do love is how Karen let Gary know, like, bro, I ain't with none of that. You put your hands on my friend, and I guess you ain't heard about me because I shoot mofos. Don't mess with my friends. Like, no. Talking about some, can you convince her to talk to me? No. I'm trying to convince her to not talk to you. I'm an advocate for her not talking to you, bro. I ain't even gonna call you bro. I don't mess with you, homie. Don't come to my place of business. She handled that exactly how I would have handled it. Don't play with my friends. Don't put your hands on them. Don't come up to my job. Don't come up to my establishment talking about, can I help you talk to her? No. You almost killed her a few days ago, bro. You almost killed her. You think I don't know that? I know that. So that's going to blow me if Andy is going to talk back to him on the low and she's going to be hiding it from Karen. Sabrina's storyline is boring. All she's doing is flip-flopping between these two guys. Just talk to the boy that work at the dang on bank. Talk to him. Just talk to him. And that's all I got on Sistas because it wasn't, the episode was lackluster. Oh, that's not true. Zach. So Zach gets pulled over. They take him to jail. He gets pulled over for the credit card fraud that he did not commit. But now it comes out that he supposedly had drugs in that truck. Y'all, guess who put the drugs in the truck? They ain't said this, but guess who put the drugs in the truck? Hayden. Old lame lawyer dude that want to be with Fatima so bad. Bro, you Hayden that bad? You want to be with this woman that bad that you going to frame another dude for him to go to jail when you know this like his third strike or whatever? You want this woman that bad? You're that much of a lame? You don't care that much about another black man? You being a black man yourself? You're bogus. And if you think this is going to get her to date you or whatever, no. This just messed it up even more for you. You just ruined it, sir. You're a lame. You ruined it. But I want to touch upon that because in the Sistas group, they've been saying, like, was Hayden the one who did the credit card fraud and all of this? He was, like, thrown into the loop. I never thought that he did the credit card fraud stuff because how would he have known Karen to even get her card or to falsify those documents? So I still believe the credit card fraud is Pam. But them drugs, that was Hayden. And he's a lame motherfucker for that. That's just not sitting right with me. Why would another black man go to these lengths to bring down a black man for a woman who don't want you? She stated over and over and over, I do not want you. Mind your business. Leave me alone. She needs to get a restraining order on this man at this point because you're bugging me. You're a bugaboo. You bugging me. You bugging who? Once you see it, we're through. It's not hot. Come on, don't make me quote Destiny's Child now. It's not hot. You was a bugaboo. He's bugging her. He's bugging me. And I ain't even on the show. Hayden, goodbye. Now that's really all I have for Sistas. Grownish. This episode kind of got a little spicy. The drama of the week is the school wants to give Aaron, they want to forgive all of Aaron's loans so that he can shut up about them investing into these private prisons. They want to, you know, slap the money in his hand and say, sign a non-disclosure agreement. Like these corporations do, the person that's causing the most noise, they want to get him some hush money and shut him up. But they really touched a pressure point with Aaron because they know he was worried about paying back them loans, and for them to forgive him, this is they claim. Oh, since you don't approve of your funds being invested into these private prisons, we're going to forgive you of your loans so that way you personally aren't paying into these loans. It sounds good, but you know I wanted to do this for all the people. You know I wanted this for the whole community, for the whole university. So you're going to try to go ahead and throw this money in my face to shut me up? Now look, y'all. Me personally, I would take the loan money because he's fighting a fight that he's not going to win. It's very sad to say, but he is. Regardless if he signed a non-disclosure or not and take that money or don't take that money, they either gonna divest or keep investing into the prisons if that's what they choose to do so. She told him that their plan is 5 to 10 years. That sounds like fucking February to me. So, in my case, I would get the loan forgiveness and I will go ahead and use my practices to better the Black community in other ways. I can't talk about CalU and y'all investing in the prisons. Okay, cool. I'm going to go fight for my Black people over here somewhere. I'm gonna continue to make noise. Y'all gonna honor y'all agreement. I'm gonna honor our agreement. I ain't talking about CalU and what y'all got going on, but I'm gonna fix some other issues. So I think that's what he should do because that's what I would do. But his girlfriend, sis whose name I do not know, is mad. So this is the thing with Zoe. Zoe sees Aaron in the cafe after he discovers like these options that they gave him. So Zoe trying to be a good girl and not talk to her, to respect his girlfriend, which is cool, but and yeah, he was like knocking on the window like, come here, what you doing? Why you acting weird? So they chop it up. She gives his advice and all this stuff. Fast forward to him and a girlfriend in a dorm. The girlfriend is trying to tell him, take the money. Like, it's a win-win for you. Just take the money. And he was like, well, when I talked to Zoe, she was saying I will probably, regret it, live with the grief, and I forgive myself. And she like, you talked to Zoe? And he like, yeah, I seen her on campus, whatever. We chopped it up real quick. And she like, you told her before you told me? And he like, yeah, I seen her first. I ran into her. Sis want to call herself being mad. Sis, get over it. That's his friend. Now, if it turns into more than a friendship after the fact, that's what it's going to be. But you is really doing the most. Get over it. It's not that deep. Well, it might be later. But at this very moment, it's not that deep. And she like, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Girl, bye. Can y'all write her off the show already? Bye. Can y'all write her off the show already? Write her off the show already. Get rid of her. I don't want to see her anymore. Just the last time I want to see her is when y'all say, oh, Aaron and old girl breaking up and he getting with Zoe. That's the next thing I want to see. Sis episodes have expired with moi. Now, my heartstrings were tugged with the Jazz and Doug situation. Last week, I was saying, like, well, I don't understand why they want to call themselves being on a break, why they just can't be together, yada, yada, yada. I see that her separating from Doug is allowing her to do well in track. Great. She's winning, she's accomplishing, and all of this stuff. But sis, did you have to go have a one-night stand with somebody that's on the track team? Somebody that's on campus that can reoccur? She shouldn't have did it to begin with. You and your boyfriend said that y'all taking a break, y'all came to agreement. Y'all agreed that y'all would have relations with other people and stuff like that. But if your heart ain't in it, your heart ain't in it. Why would you do it? Okay, you wanted to, do the little hanky-panky real quick. Cool. But the way she reacted after the fact when she realized that she was lying to Doug, you ain't really want to have no sex with old boy. You didn't want to do that bad. I don't understand what her purpose for doing that was. And, you know, I'm really glad and happy at how Doug handled that situation, because most dudes would have been, you a hoe, you this, you dirty, la la la, don't talk to me, all this stuff. He was like, I appreciate you being honest with me. I respect that. I respect everything that you got going on. But I just want to let you know, I was waiting for you. I didn't hook up with nobody else, all of this stuff. So his reaction was a very good one. He did close the door in her face, but his reaction was very good in respect to what 99.9% of other dudes, how they would have reacted. And I kind of feel bad for her, because she shouldn't have did that. And I also feel bad for Doug, because he really cared for this girl. And he really was going to wait for her season to be over to be with her. Like, I hope that they can, reconcile, get this back together so that they can keep moving forward after her season. It's probably going to mess her up for the championship, honestly speaking, because she's crying her eyes out. Boo-hoo-hooing over it. She felt so bad. She felt so compelled to go tell him the truth. So I don't think that is going to go over well. Well, I don't want to say that. I hope that it goes over well. Yeah. And then the other running storyline is that Zoe, since she dropped out, she's not really involved with Caillou. She feels left out, and she had to leave and not come for Jazz. I don't think she's going to enroll back in school, but I hope she don't, disappear from her friends and be off the show because they gonna make her character feel like she's not involved in stuff. So ain't no point of her being there. But it is a point of her being there so that she can be with Aaron and she can be with her friends and she can support them, because she still ain't told her friends about Aaron's girlfriend coming to her talk crazy. But that's all I got for Grownish for this week. Last but least, I'm going to say All-American. All-American this week it was juicy, but it wasn't really juicy. For some reason, I'm just not feeling a connection to the show like I used to feel. I don't know why. I'm just feeling like that at the moment. I need some big drama to drop. And I ain't had that yet. Spencer went ahead and talked to Coop about the fact that she always trying to put herself in other situations and he's always trying to protect her and she needs to mind her business, and that he blames her for the shooting. And she want to sit up there and act like this must be reverse day. Coop don't do that. I don't do that. La, la, la. Patience tweaking. Now you tweaking. Girl, you're the problem. You're the problem every time. You are the reason that he got shot, because you want to be in the game. You want to follow up and try to stop Tyrone. You're the reason he got shot. Okay, he said that you wasn't the reason at the time. At the time, he didn't know that's how he felt. When you go through a traumatic situation, you have to digest, readjust, rethink, come back to the drawing board. Your anger and things like that, when you go through some type of traumatic, loss, grief, or whatever, your anger is directed in the wrong spot sometimes. Like when things first happen, you got to come back, calm down. He's calmed down. He's not hype. He's not mad. He's thought about the situation. And yes, when I think about it, you are the reason that I got shot. And what I hope is she don't be such a, everything's about me. Why you want to blame it on me? And, trying to ruin a friendship when he really just trying to heal himself. He literally cannot play football because he's uncomfortable with the fact that he don't know how to tell you this, because he don't want to hurt your feelings when he's the one hurting as well. This whole episode, they were setting it up for him to have the conversation with Coop about her being his stuck point, because he had the conversation with Chris about him being Chris's stuck point, because he had tackled Chris so hard he was paralyzed for a long time, and Chris had to let him know, like, bro, the reason I'm not performing as well on the field is because the last game I played before I was injured, you was the one who took me out. You was on the opposing team, somebody who used to be my teammate, and now you're back on the team with me. I don't know how I feel. I'm just, stuck. The exact same feelings he's having with his relationship with Coop. So him seeing that, he told him that he felt more open and more compelled to go ahead and tell Coop. And then with Olivia, her mother and father did a very good job this time and realized that she has relapsed. And she's trying to be aggressive and no, don't do this and everything. I'm trying to figure out, had she passed the drug test if she had been drinking? Because she told her mom, was like, I'm sorry, I went and got this tested behind your back. I'm not going to open it because I do trust you, but I just panicked. But I do trust you, I'm not going to open it. So she told her mom to open it. Mom, go ahead and open it. She checks it and her mom was like, I knew it. I knew you were okay. And Olivia looking like, huh? She looked at the alcohol that it said it was negative, and she wanted to own up in that moment and say, I had been drinking, but she didn't. But I think she appreciated the fact that they noticed this time that she had relapsed, because just last season, she was crying about how they don't pay attention to her. They only worry about Jordan. And that's why she had got involved with drugs to begin with, because she felt left to the wayside. So she made it a big old deal about how they don't support her and all of this and how well she was doing on her sobriety. But this time they saw the signs and they paid attention. So I think she wasn't mad that they gave her, that she drug tested her, because she was trying to make sure that she was okay this time, because they didn't see the signs before. And yeah, that's all. Oh, I almost forgot this too. Coop called herself trying to be mad at Patience because Patience allowed Tyrone's sister Mo to help her with her case with JP. She won the case. And Coop was like, oh, I know Layla will come through. She was like, no, Layla didn't do it. I told Layla to leave it alone. I don't want to ruin her relationship with her dad. But I asked Mo, and Mo actually helped me. And she like, don't you think you, Coop was like, you gonna have to owe her something, la 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 la, and do da da da. And Patience is like, Coop, do you hear yourself? This woman ain't did nothing but positive things so far. Why do you want to make her the bad guy? Why are you steady putting yourself into something? Always trying to run for something, or there's something wrong, this, that, and the third. You're ruining yourself. You act like you can't be you if you're not attached to some type of drama in that way. Let it go. Do what you got to do. And I respect the Patience for that, because I feel like any other girl would have just been like, oh, no, I'm not going to talk to her and get her help, la, 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 la. Patience came to her on straight business. She say, do you know who I am? She said, yeah, you Coop girl. She said, I ain't just Coop girl. I'm Coop ride or die. So if you on some fluky stuff, just to let you know, you going to have to come through me. Whatever that's supposed to mean, like Patience is some type of tough person. But she let her know straight up. And she like, girl, relax. This is Mo. Girl, relax. Ain't nobody coming for Coop. I'm just sitting there trying to make the community better because my brother did so bad. I'm just trying to help my people out. It makes me feel better. So what can I help you with? And she helped out. So I'm glad Patience came to Coop like, calm down. You're the problem. Second person that told her, well, she was the first person that told her the problem, but two people that told you the problem tonight and you don't want to believe it. You're ruining yourself and you're trying to ruin the people around you. Not even on purpose, but that's what's happening. That's why Spencer was shot. And yeah, that's all I got for this week's video. Like always, comment down below, subscribe, like this video. Y'all, talk to me in the comments on YouTube. Engage. Let's go.